Welcome to the DCTV News at Noon program. I'm Kelsey Kiesling.
And I'm Kendra Cook. Dolores County Broadcasting Network is the producer of DCTV with support from the Southwest TV Translator Association.
If you have a news topic or event you'd like to see covered, give us a call. The studio number is 677-4119.
Today's show runs Wednesday at noon and is uploaded to our YouTube channel as well as the DCTV News at Noon Facebook page to watch on demand. Today is August 15th, 2018, and now the News at Noon.
Reported by the Cortez Journal, management for Southwest Memorial Hospital announced layoffs Tuesday of 40 employees as part of a reorganization plan to bolster the hospital's struggling financial position and improve efficiencies. The move comes a day after top hospital officials reported to the Montezuma County Board of Commissioners that a previous plan to boost revenues through a Medicaid rebilling effort had failed to produce results. Tony Sudduth, interim CEO for Southwest Health System, said in a press release that the SHS Board of Directors decided the reduction in staff was necessary. The layoffs will not affect medical services for patients, he said, and no programs have been cut. The majority of the layoffs were non-clinical administrative and support roles. Employees were generally aware that layoffs were a potential as part of the hospital's financial turnaround process, but individuals who lost their jobs Tuesday did not have advance notice. The layoffs began in the morning and continued into the afternoon. Layoffs included severance packages, and staff are eligible to reapply if positions reopen in the future.
Updated by the Journal from press releases, courtesy photo Dina F. Thompson. The Colorado Department of Health and Environment has once again issued an air quality advisory for a large part of western Colorado, including Montezuma, Dolores, and La Plata counties. Widespread smoke from in-state and out-of-state is expected through this morning, Thursday. The biggest impact will be felt in areas through this morning until Thursday morning. The biggest impact will be felt in areas near the Bull Draw Fire at the Montrose Mesa County line, the Cabin Lake Fire in Rio Blanco County, and the Silver Creek Fire near the Root Grand County line. Additional fire activity also is possible near the Plateau Fire near the Dolores-Montezuma County line. The affected area ranges from Moffat County in the northwest to Montezuma County in the southwest and Chaffee County in the east. Towns include Dove Creek, Cortez, Dolores, Mancos, Durango, Telluride, and Ouray. The new advisory issued this morning runs through 9 a.m. on Thursday. Air quality in the Four Corners and most of the state currently is rated moderate, meaning that it is at an acceptable level on a scale that rates air quality from 0 to 500. A moderate rating runs from 51 to 100. An unhealthy rating runs from 151 to 200, and a hazardous rating runs from 301 to 500. The most affected residents are the very young, the elderly, and those with heart disease or respiratory illnesses. Generally, if visibility is less than 5 miles in smoke and smoke is in your neighborhood, smoke has reached levels that have become unhealthy, the Department of Health and Environment said.
According to the Cortez Journal, TDS Telecommunications announced Tuesday that it is offering Ultra 600 internet service with speeds up to 600 megabits per second in Cortez. Cheryl McCollum added that customers may try the service with a 30-day money-back guarantee. TDS said Ultra 600 will help residents who have multiple devices such as phones, tablets, televisions, gaming consoles, and household appliances in their home. Ultra 600 also will help meet the bandwidth demands of live video and sports events, TDS said.
Reported in the San Juan Record in Monticello, Utah. Photo and story by Carl Laws. On August 7th, Blanding police officers made an arrest in conjunction with the theft of more than 1,000 items. Michael Ainsworth Yoakum, age 66, of Blanding, faces a host of charges related to the theft. Detective J.J. Bradford and Officer Clayton Most have been aggressively investigating the rising reports of stolen items. For approximately 2 weeks leading up to the arrest, Bradford and Most worked proactively to address this specific situation. The arrest was made during a search of the suspect's home. The results of the search warrant produced more than 1,000 stolen items from various homes and businesses. Stolen items include, but are not limited to, Native American art, turquoise and silver jewelry, refrigerator magnets, home decor, and various souvenirs. The first reports of theft began to filter in near the end of July. However, Detective Bradford speculates that items started to go missing a month or so prior to that. Yoakum has lived in Blanding for approximately the past 6 months. Most and Bradford were able to recover the items and arrest the alleged sticky-fingered party. Blanding City Police asked businesses and individuals to come forward if they were victims of the thieves. Chief Torgerson said that the department has a big job ahead of them trying to return the stolen items to the correct parties. So if you feel you or your business had items stolen, call Detective Bradford at 435-678-2334. The item snatching is still under investigation.
According to the Durango Herald, hikers and outdoor enthusiasts will likely be forced to wait until next summer to use trails closed in the 416 fire burn area. The threat of flooding, mudslides, and debris flows could make any trail repairs done now useless. Next year's springtime runoff could also cause additional erosion, so the Forest Service will wait until the damage is done before starting repairs, said Gretchen Fitzgerald, spokeswoman for the San Juan National Forest. A closure around the Burro Fire was lifted Tuesday, but closures remain in effect for the Aspen Loop Trail system and the Gold Run Trails, Forest Service Road 401 and Forest Service Road 402. Over 30 miles of trails and nearly 7 miles of roads were damaged this summer by the 416 fire, according to an assessment by a federal burn area emergency response team. However, at the time of the assessment on June 26, the fire had burned only about 34,000 acres. Fitzgerald estimates the fire, which grew to 54,129 acres, damaged between 6 to 10 additional miles of trails since the Bear team's assessment. A second assessment will be done in the fall, but no date has been determined, Fitzgerald said. And now let's take a look at the weather.
Looking at our national weather map from NOAA, severe rains and thunderstorm activity is predicted over southwest and south-central South Dakota, with potential for flash flooding there as well. Another heavy band of rain across the Mississippi Valley could bring more flooding to that region, along with a flash flood alert in the Oklahoma Panhandle region. Pacific Northwest and West Coast remain dry, with widespread chances for August thunderstorms over much of the rest of the U.S. For the regional outlook, there's not much change expected through the short term. The ridge that has been a fixture this summer over the Great Basin will remain there, forcing the monsoonal plume to remain over New Mexico and southern Arizona. Enough of the subtropical monsoonal moisture has filtered into and under the ridge to allow for afternoon and evening low intensity and low coverage showers and thunderstorms. And that will be the case again today through Thursday. The main focus will be over southwest Colorado, where slightly higher precipitable water will produce scattered showers and thunderstorms both days. Our regional hazardous weather outlook stays about the same as yesterday's. Smoky conditions will continue, isolated showers and thunderstorms in the north this afternoon and early evening, scattered in the south, bringing a chance of wind gusts to 35 miles an hour and local rain showers possible. Storms will develop over the higher terrain and produce winds which may again reach the nearby valleys. There's a slight chance of afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms each day. Lightning, gusty winds, and small hail would be the main threat with the storms. And today, our DCTV 5-day forecast: areas of smoke, partly sunny with a high near 85. South-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-southwest in the afternoon. Then tonight, isolated showers before 7. Areas of smoke, mostly cloudy with a low around 58. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east-northeast. After midnight, the chance of precipitation is just 20%. And Thursday morning continues with a 20% chance of showers in the afternoon. Mostly sunny with a high near 87. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 59. North-northwest winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast after midnight. Friday, a 20% chance of showers afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 88. East-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest in the afternoon. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around just 60. And then Saturday, as we head into the weekend, mostly sunny with a high near 87. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 58. Sunday, sunny with a high near 87. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 57. Monday, sunny with a high near 87. And Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 58. And now, back to the news.
According to the Cortez Journal, Colorado wildlife officials are trying to track down mountain lions sighted in Boulder, including the one that became trapped inside a home and killed a house cat last week. The Daily Camera reports Kristen Cannon, a state parks and wildlife district manager, says mountain lions have been spotted in multiple locations in Boulder, indicating there are likely 2 different cougars in the area. A mountain lion entered a home in a neighborhood southwest of downtown Boulder last week, roaming throughout the home's 2 levels for more than an hour. Officers scared it out of the home and area. Cannon says wildlife officers will evaluate the mountain lions once they are captured before deciding their fate. She says they always err on the side of human safety.
Reported in the Durango Herald, photo credit Durango. Durango Brewing Company abruptly closed its tap room last week in Durango, fired all of its local employees, and is moving operations to La Junta. And it's taking the Durango moniker with it. The move will leave Durango Brewing Company, Durango's second oldest local brewery, without a base in Durango. Georgia Danielson, a sales manager for Durango Brewing Company based in Durango, said the tap room on North Main Avenue is, quote, closed until further notice. I don't know if it plans to reopen or remain closed, she said. I just don't know. She was also unaware of any name change to the beer that no longer has any ties to Durango. Danielson said the decision to move all of Durango Brewing's operations to La Junta, about an hour's drive east of Pueblo, was planned for some time now. I think the owners, really just felt like the tap room wasn't working, she said, and so from the business standpoint, that was the best decision. While the decision to close the tap room was in the works for a while, the actual closing of the tap room was abrupt, and employees were given no prior notice that they would lose their jobs. The employees found out the tap room closed and they no longer had jobs last Thursday. No one was offered the opportunity to relocate to La Junta, Danielson said. In total, 5 people lost their jobs. Shelley Price, owner of Alaskan Reindeer Red Hots, a food truck that started serving food at the Durango Brewing Company in July, also said she was given no prior notice. The brewery had stopped serving its own food in March. Price said she learned about Durango Brewing Company closing its tap room through a Facebook post. She received a call from someone at the Denver office on Friday and was told to remove her equipment from the property. Durango Brewing Company was founded in 1990 and is the state's 3rd oldest microbrewery. In 2015, a majority interest of Durango Brewing Company was purchased by a Denver holding company, Gold Buckle Brewing, which is run by an investment group that owns Miller International, a Western wear manufacturer based in Denver with no connection to Miller Beer. At that time, a spokeswoman for the new owners, Andrea Allison, said Durango Brewing Company would continue to invest locally while growing its market around and outside of Colorado. There's still plenty of options for people with a thirst for beer in Durango, which now has 5 breweries: Animus Brewing Company, Brew Pub and Kitchen, Carver Brewing Company, Ska Brewing, and Steamworks Brewing Company.
According to the Durango Herald, Durango City Councilors informally agreed Tuesday to ask voters to approve a property and sales tax increase in November. The increases could raise about $7.5 million in 2019 for general city services such as street maintenance and police. The additional city revenue would cover projected budget shortfalls and long-term construction needs, including a new police station and $15 million in other facilities costs. The councilors agreed to ask for a 5.4 mil property tax increase and a 0.55% increase on sales taxes. The sales tax increase would raise the total sales tax rate in Durango from 7.9% to 8.45%. If the 5.4 mil increase were approved, homeowners would pay $140 more per year on a home with an assessed value of $400,000, Assistant City Manager Amber Blake said. The tax question was shaped by months of public meetings focused on the city budget and a statistically valid survey.
Reported in the Durango Herald, photos Pine River Library, Chris O'Shea Hettinger, Peggy Morris, and Rivian Bell. If you've got a hankering for courgettes, then Bayfield is the place to be this weekend. In addition to the 2018 Tour de Farms, the town is hosting the 4th annual Zucchini Extravaganza. Yes, I have to insert here that as I didn't know about their event, they might not know about the 2nd annual Three Sisters Ag Fest and Zucchini Launch event the DC Chamber is hosting at the Dolores County Fairgrounds 4 miles west of Dove Creek. It is moved to September 22nd for this year. Free to attend, this year's food competition features the corn of the Corn, Bean, and Squash Three Sisters. With games and food and music and fun, the Zucchini Launch is sure to bring competitors from far and wide to launch the Zooks for distance and accuracy. But I digress. Back to Bayfield. At the community-wide potluck-style event, residents bring their favorite zucchini or other squash dishes to share along with their most impressive zucchinis. Hosted by the Pine River Garden Club and the Pine River Library, the extravaganza will also have free hot dogs with zucchini relish. Andrew Trujillo, a board member with the Garden Club, has a backyard garden stop on the Tour de Farms and is also helping coordinate the Zucchini Extravaganza. It's an event where we are celebrating the harvest with squash and zucchini, and the community just gets together and we have a big celebration, he said. More than 200 people attended the event last year, he said. Why zucchini? When you plant zucchini or squash, you have an abundance because it's really prolific. So this is just a way to celebrate it, Trujillo said. The zucchini-based revelry is not limited to its culinary uses. Children can also compete in zucchini carving contests and the Zucchini Olympics. The organizers encourage participants to bring extra non-perishable food items to donate for a food drive for Pine River Shares. People interested in seeing some of the places where the zucchini is grown can attend the Tour de Farms before the festival. The tour takes bicyclers through several local farms and gardens, and the new addition this year is a van for people who do not wish to pedal during the entire event.
And now for the Dolores County Sheriff's Roundup for the week of August 6th through the 12th. There was a report of cattle in the Ricotown Park. There was a report of a car versus deer accident. The accident was in Utah and was referred to Utah State Patrol. There was a report of a lost hiker on Taylor Mesa. The hiker made it out okay before search and rescue could get to the site. San Miguel County called asking for assistance with a semi-truck that had slid off Highway 141. An officer and the Dove Creek ambulance assisted. There was a vehicle that was traveling on Highway 491 that lost its tire and had to be towed. That concludes today's roundup. Stay tuned for continued updates.
Today's High Canyon Country happenings. The Journal newspaper is hosting their 2018 Best of Cortez and Montezuma County Awards, People's Choice, so you can go online to the Journal and sign in to vote for your favorite businesses or individuals, such as Dove Creek's Marty Spitzer for Realtor or the Dove Creek Sinclair for Best Barbecue. There are several categories, and you can only vote once per profile information per category with your email address. The voting is open through August 31st. And in Dove Creek, DC Excel is a new exciting after-school program offering free tutoring from 4 to 4:30 p.m. with certified teachers. It runs Monday through Thursday from 4:30 to 5:30 with free snacks and activities at the high school library. This begins on September 4th. Contact Angie Buffington or Lori Ernst at the August 16th Thursday school open house or call the library for more details, 970-677-2389. And don't forget to send in your best photo showing why you love Dolores County. It's the Dove Creek Chamber's Dolores County Calendar Photo Competition. First prize wins $100 cash. Other prizes for the rest of the top 11 photos to make the 2019 calendar. Email in your horizontal photos, up to 3 each, to greaterdcchamber@yahoo.com. All the rules and regulations are listed on the dovecreekchamber.com website. The deadline to submit your pick is September 1st. The winner will be announced September 22nd at the Three Sisters Ag Fest, with calendar sales beginning in November. All the happenings are posted on our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page, along with the YouTube replays, weather, original stories, and local posts. To share your event or information, contact us, dcbnnews@gmail.com, or call the station 970-677-4119.
Thanks for tuning in. News at Noon airs at noon Monday through Thursday and then is available online on our YouTube channel and our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page on demand.
Be sure to like us there on Facebook and join in on the news of our area, and of course, please share it with a friend.
For Kendra Cook with DCTV and the News at Noon program out of Dove Creek, USA, I'm Kelsey Kiesling. Thanks for watching.